Deshaun Watson's season's over. And I'll tell you the truth, I was kind of pissed off because I seen Watson get his sea legs back. Now, he would never be 2020 Deshaun. Ever. Not in this offense. Not with Kevin Stefanski. See, that's the problem. You got a guy, people sit there and think, if I was Watson, I'd be fucking livid right now for the simple fact he came to Cleveland and you got a head coach that is not running the offense that he flourished in Houston. He's not even doing any variations of it. He's just running his little high school offense, and the whole football world thinks Watson's like washed. And some say, well, he's because I did see some progress. I seen some the last couple of weeks. I seen Watson look like he was going to come out of that and start playing like 220 or 2020 again. But it will never happen in this high school offense that every defense. If you look at Stefanski, we run the same 7 plays the whole course of the game. So if I was him, I'd be pissed. If Watson got drafted, no, listen, if Watson was in Miami right now with Mike McDaniel, you know how good his numbers would be? He'd probably have 20-some TDs, 5 interceptions. He'd be leading the league. He's got a high school coach running things in Cleveland who doesn't know how to work with quarterbacks. It's evident. Kirk Cousins played terrible with Stefanski, and as soon as Stefanski left that 1 year, he went off. So, if we would have had any other head coach in Cleveland, this would have been huge because Watson would have probably had 20-some TDs right now looking great. But with Stefanski, it just doesn't matter. Because the next guy you get in here, whoever it is, DTR, whatever, it's going to be the same thing. It's the same 7-play high school offense that doesn't stretch the field. And the only time we did stretch the field was when Watson and Amari Cooper called their own plays, whatever. So, yes, it's a big blow because with Deshaun Watson in a game without Stefanski fucking it up, he could be a special player. But listen, next year's going to be the same fucking thing. Until they take it, you can keep Stefanski as head coach. I don't give a fuck. But you need to take away any involvement with the offense at all. He can't call plays. He can't have any involvement in it because he doesn't know how to run a complex enough offense to work in the 2023. He just doesn't. His offense is it's a high school offense. Everyone says it, and it's just the facts. I've been saying it for years. So look at Baker Mayfield. He's got, 14 TDs, 5 interceptions. He's playing way better without Stefanski's little high school offense that fucking destroys quarterbacks. So, you have to ask yourself something. Michael Vick went to prison for fucking 3 years. He came out and had his best year under Andy Reid. Great coach. DeShaun Watson and Michael Vick couldn't play football. DeShaun Watson could throw a football, whatever. He wasn't in prison. So you got to understand one thing. What's the difference here? One's a great coach. One is a high school coach posing to be an NFL coach that runs a fucking high school offense. So yes, this is a big blow because Watson, against the Ravens, he won that game in the second half. He played with a broken shoulder too, by the way. But we should have never got rid of Josh Dobbs. For some reason, these Ivy League clowns in Cleveland think they know more than everybody else. Oh, we don't need a good backup. We got our little system that we're going to run. Because they know this system they run, you don't need no spectacular quarterback. They went out and traded for an elite quarterback, and they're basically having him be a game manager in a high school offense. That's all Watson's been. And you can tell he looks lost in this game manager high school offensive role. So, when he comes back next year, if they somehow take away Stefanski's play calling ability and hire an offensive coordinator to change the offense up, you'll see the 2020 Deshaun. But until they do that, you're not going to ever see that 2020 Deshaun Watson in Cleveland. You're just not going to. There's no plays downfield for him in Cleveland with this high school offense. So yes, it's a big deal because, and obviously Vegas, we were a 3.5-point favorite. Now we're down to 1. And we were a favorite like to win the division. Now we're down to like second or third. It's a big blow because we're going from a prolific quarterback, well, now he's a game manager in a high school offense, to now a rookie quarterback because of these Ivy League clowns. They think, oh, we got a rookie quarterback and a career backup. So they butchered the quarterback position. They should have never got rid of Josh Dobbs. They should have had a veteran backup. Now they got a rookie backup with a 6-3 team with a great defense. They fucked this whole thing up. This is why Ivy League clowns, they are nerds. They don't understand sports. They don't have no business being in the sport. Look how they fucked up the Cleveland Browns quarterback position. You had a superstar quarterback you turned into a game manager running a high school offense. Your backup quarterback is a rookie. A fucking rookie. And your third string quarterback is a guy that's bounced around the league that nobody wants. He's an XFL quarterback. So we're kind of fucked on the quarterback situation because they didn't have the presence of mind to keep Josh Dobbs or even Jacoby Brissett. They think, oh, we got Watson. He can do this. They didn't think, well, he might get hurt. Oh, we got PJ Walker. Oh, we got they're dumbasses. So, yeah, it's just another fucked up thing about this Ivy League clowns. They don't know football. And they think they're the smartest guys in the room until the room gets full. And then they look like fucking idiots. Because I got news for you. I think DTR, that Baltimore game, he was thrown into the mix an hour before the game. He didn't even have any reps the whole week, whatever. But I think he's better than PJ Walker. But if I was the Browns right now, I would be going to try to get a veteran backup. Anybody, Matt Ryan, anybody that is a veteran that won't turn the ball over, just anything. Because this is a high school offense we're running. I know we're going to be running the ball now. It's going to be the boringest game plan ever. Boy, they really fucked up DeShaun Watson. This guy was an elite talent. And Stefanski's high school game manager, So, yeah, it's fucked up. It's a fucked up situation, but it's made even more fucked up by the Ivy League clowns running the fucked up situation. When you think about these guys who think they're fucking geniuses, this is how smart they are. You have a quarterback now running your team that's a rookie. He played last year in college. That's your starting quarterback. Your backup quarterback is a guy that was an XFL player and couldn't make a simple 5-yard throw to save the Browns. Threw an interception at the end of the game because the dumbass head coach put the game in his hands to lose when all he had to do was run to get 3 yards on a first down with Tremont. So we're poorly coached. We have a poorly run team by a GM who's a clown. And our star quarterback, who was a star before he came here, was turned into a game manager running a high school offense. So yes, it sucks. And nothing's going to change. You can bring Joe Montana, you can bring Tom Brady in here. The only thing different about Tom Brady and Deshaun Watson, he's going to tell Kevin Stefanski, I'm not running this garbage offense, and he'll change it. Say you could bring Aaron Rodgers in, he'll do the same thing. For some reason, these guys, what they did hearts and minds with Watson, They made him believe like he's like, honestly, it's not like they brainwashed him, because the old Deshaun Watson would have been causing problems saying, I'm not running this, I want that. But maybe because he got his money, no, I don't think it's the money. I think they brainwashed his ass. Hearts and minds. Hearts and minds. If you've seen the way Kevin looks at Stefanski like he's like his boy, and Watson doesn't understand, Stefanski will throw him under the bus. So yes, it's a very fucked up situation. And the thing that really makes it fucked up is because the Browns got a real good defense right now. And believe it or not, Jimmy Haslam's a fucking moron. Because next year he has to fire Stefanski, or at least take away. You have to run a different. You can't run a high school offense in the NFL. You just can't do it. You can't. Kyle Hamilton said they knew exactly what play they were doing when he tipped that ball and intercepted it from Watson. They knew it. They know our plays. It's 7 plays that he runs over the course of the fucking game. So Amari Cooper's got more catches than all our receivers combined. Think about that. It's perplexing how Jimmy Haslam, these Ivy League clowns, have brainwashed him. And I don't even care. Now, we should beat Pittsburgh because they're fucking terrible. And we should have beat them week 2. But Stefanski fucked it up with the opening play, going to a backup tight end. So I don't even care anymore. I don't. I just don't. Because I put so much effort into trying to get Stefanski fired because I know what's best for the team. You can't run a high school offense in today's NFL. You have to run an offense that's fucking complexed. Like I said, you put Deshaun Watson in Miami with Mike McDaniels, 25 TDs, 6 interceptions right now, leading the league in passing. He'll be running. That's what he would be doing. This guy is so handcuffed by this guy. You don't understand how handcuffed Deshaun Watson is. And maybe this injury, he'll sit back and watch and say, well, he had a chance the last couple of weeks when he was injured. I don't know. But I'm just like disgusted. Do I wish Deshaun Watson was still healthy? Absolutely. Because I know at any given point he could just say, fuck Stefanski. But whatever. It is what it is. I don't even give a fuck. I don't. Until they fire Stefanski and Andrew Berry and fucking DePodesta, this is what the Cleveland Browns are. It's going to be a clown show. It really is. It's an embarrassment. It's an embarrassment. The Ivy League clowns got a fucking rookie as a backup going into a playoff run. Dumbest organization in sports. They ruined they ruined an elite. Kevin Stefanski has taken a generational talented quarterback who had one of the top 3 greatest quarterback years ever and turned him into a game manager in a high school fucking offense. What does that tell you? And there's an owner that allows it to happen. There you go.